What is up, everybody? Escape211 here, and we are on the test server today. Got a couple things to test, and this first one is the new pilot. We have the legendary guided pilot, Stefania. All right, now this is the one that was Oksan-er when we saw it in the dev vlog. Same one there, but you know, this is what we're going to be running today. This Lancer build, the Disc Launcher 8, and high-end implants. I just wanted to see how viable the Disc Launcher 8 was, kind of end game this way. Damage for this per clip is like 31k and some change. So pretty respectable damage, I will say. I think it makes it viable. I am fighting bots, of course, but you know, I'm regularly getting pretty good marks overall with this without a crazy amount of effort. The comparison, I guess, of course, would be like the Disc Launcher 12 or 16. I unfortunately don't have the 16 on the test server. And the 12 is also obviously very strong, very viable. With this kind of setup, that's doing... Oh, man. All right. That's doing... Well, thankfully, she's got a ton of health, so I can actually tank this. That's the nutty thing about this. Health-wise, she's over 100k with Lancer in this kind of setup, maxed out. It's nuts. Like close to 120k. Anyway, putting this with the Disc Launcher 12 per clip, you're doing close to 50k. So there is a significant boost to the to running it that way. If you ran it with Rosa and epic damage for the implant versus this with the Disc Launcher 12s, you'd be at about 40-ish k for each one. So even that will do better than this. But my point, I guess, in thinking this, you know, and seeing this as being viable would be, you know, you could run the 8s, you could also run the 12s and the 16s if you wanted to get all three. Obviously, you'd want to have good pilots for Rosa, this one, and then, I don't know, some other legendary pilot like Major, just to play that other slot for it. But you could run all three, which would be insane, but of course really strong. So, you know, obviously this is a very pay-heavy type of item right now. I don't know when we'd actually have free access or, you know, some kind of event where we could get access to it unless you're paying. So this pilot is probably going to be closed off to most players for a while unless you want to pay for it. So you're going to have to be aware of that. I know that they recently did the Asami one, the beam pilot, beam legendary, almost like 50 bucks for being bought. So you know, you're going to have your event crate rush, you're going to have your bot deals for about that 50 bucks, and I don't know when they would be available otherwise. So yeah, still a little while for free-to-play players, but still interesting to play around with and see how beefy and powerful this is. All right. Oh, we do have one more. I was going to say, was that it? We got one more guy. I'm sure he's close to the home base. Let's go sneak up on him. Oh, there he is. All right, let's see if we can kill him. Ooh, gosh. All right. We got anyone else? Nope. Okay. There we go. Boom. Yeah, as you can see, quite solid, quite fun. So obviously she's going to be one. If you're a paying player, you definitely want to buy her. Certainly worth it for sure. But let's check out this next item. All right. So we got a new pilot for guided, but we also got the next Voltaic RPG, and this is the 14. We got that set up here with Nova and a top-end build for that, just so we can see how this plays out. And I gotta say, this is pretty respectable. I think the damage output for this is going to be really nice, especially when you compared it, you know, with the 8s. The 8s were not quite what we wanted, and the, you know, the fire speed was slow. They're also slow here, but the damage, the punch that you get out of this, I think, you know, makes up for that, where it's going to feel like it is worth it per shot. And the level of control you have with shooting this is really nice. Again, like we've said before, you know, kind of odd that they're doing a 14. I don't know if they have a strategy for this. Probably shouldn't have shot both of those. I don't know if they really have a strategy for this. I don't get a 14 unless you're someone who's just, you know, if you weren't gonna max out a character. So I guess if you have one that you just have 6 stars but not all pink, this would be a build you would do it, maybe on a Panther or Guardian or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it means that for this, it's not an item I would say anyone needs to buy right now. I don't think this is going to be one that people need to buy. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If you're a spending player, you probably have attacker mechs that are maxed, and you're going to want to get the 16 when it drops. The 14 is kind of silly because you're not going to use it on medium mechs and you're not going to use it end game once the 16 comes out. So I still don't get the point of this. Maybe there's instances where you can run it with a 10 weapon, like a Gauss 10, or even running it with a Voltaic RPG 8 on a 24 energy mech. I don't know, but you guys can let me know what you plan to do. I mean, if you were just going to run one of these, what would you put with it? You know, on a medium mech. That's one thing I don't quite get. Man, this packs a wallop though. I gotta say, I'm impressed with it. I know some people who really love the RPGs, and to be able to have something like this viable late game with this kind of damage is really nice. Obviously, we know this is bots, but it's still, you know, single shot value is here for sure. So that means the 16 is just going to be even better. So I really like that. I think that's pretty solid. I just don't know why we have to have this one instead of a 12. That's the odd part to me. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Not going to kill me. We're going to make it to the end here. No, thank you. No killing. Not allowed. All right, there we go. Oh, man. Didn't I just say no killing? Oh, that was dumb of me. I walked the wrong way. It was like right on the fence, and I thought I was going to, you know, walk one way or the other or try to ride the line, whatever. All right, let's just clean this up here with the disc launchers. Oh, and there we go. It was just one guy. All right, well, that is both of these. Pilot, to me, definitely worth it if you're a spending player. And if you're a spending player, I don't know about this one. Maybe you're free to play and you could get this weapon later on. But those are my overall thoughts from playing with this on the test server. You guys can let me know if you plan on getting either of these or spending on it. And we will see you out there on the battlefield.